Good morning everyone, it's Judy here at River City Sewing with the first of our 2022 news coming to you from River City Sewing. Now this week, thanks for everyone who sent lovely messages and of Christmas and New Year. We hope you all have a happy and safe 2022. Very creative 2022, that's what we'd like it to be for everybody. So this week sees the beginning, our first week of 2022, and our classes have restarted. As we go through the month, more of them will restart in earnest, and some of our new classes will start towards the end of January. So if you haven't been on to the class booking site yet, so go on and have a look. There's some new classes up there. Also, there's a names of interest register for a few of our bigger classes for 2022, the first quarter. If you're interested in those, make sure that you go on to that names of interest register and just pop in your email address and phone number, and we'll get in contact with you as we go through the process of planning those classes. Now, some of you have already done that, and thank you very much. And you'll be getting calls. Anyone who's done the names of interest register will be getting calls in the next week or two regarding those classes. Now, there's a lot of new classes that we haven't put in the names of interest register, but you've got to just go and have a little bit of a look through that class list, and I'll have a special video detailing some of our first quarter classes for 2022 that'll come out in next week's newsletter. Okay, so I'm going to touch on a couple towards the end of this one so that you'll get a bit of an idea of what's coming up. Now, with COVID restrictions and things all changing all the time, it's gone a little bit crazy out there, and I understand that many would be very cautious at the moment about going out and being in different stores and retail environments and all those kinds of things. So I thought I'd just go through some of the COVID safe planning that we do here and we have done since the pandemic started. First thing is that we've restricted our classroom numbers, and we will continue to do that. We've expanded it slightly over the last little while, but we're going to maintain those levels at this particular point, making sure that everyone has a great distance between them. We ask that when you come in the store that you continue to use your Queensland check-in app QR system. So use your, check in with your QR code, and please can we have everyone make sure that you have your mask on. It is a Queensland mandated thing for all indoor spaces to have your mask on. It's a little bit hard for me to talk to you doing this, but I'm the only one in the building here at the moment. So when we give you an idea of what happens after a class or at the end of day, we've been after every class all the tables are sanitized, and many of you have seen that happen over the course of the pandemic. We also run a stream of Glen 20 after everyone's left for the day through the classroom and through the store at different points. So classrooms obviously more often now as things change in the environment around us every evening. That procedure has changed so that we have a Glen 20 run through the store just to make sure that the area has had a good spray. Okay, we've used lots of Glen 20 since the beginning of the pandemic, and unfortunately, yes, it is a spray, but that's the only thing we have that would actually clear the air and all those kinds of things. So that gives you an idea. There's also we have different points during the day where the team go and sanitize door handles and all those touch points. So we take it very seriously because we understand that this pandemic is continuing, so those procedures are just being maintained and even ramped up at the moment, considering there is a lot of cases around us. So if you're not sure, please don't hesitate to ask. We use a special sanitizer for our touch points and for our machines that leaves a barrier on them that lasts for 30 days against COVID-19. So it's a very, very specialist formulation that we use, but we still continue to do that, especially on those door handles and things like that during the day. You will find if you book your machine in now that it'll get a wipe down before our team book it in for you. So it's just a precautionary procedure that we've reintroduced again. So if your sewing machine is coming in for a service, it's going to get a bath before or a wipe down before we actually book it in, just to protect our staff touching all those surfaces. Now, it's not a reflection of everybody and whether you do or don't have COVID. It's just one of those procedures that we will be maintaining as we go through the rest of this pandemic. So don't be afraid if the girls start and the guys start getting out wet wipes and doing your machine. It's just for protecting them and our team here. Some people have asked us to do curbside pickup, and we're happy to do that for you. If you order something and you don't want to come into the store but you're happy to do a curbside, we're happy to do that for you as well. So there's really no change for what we've been doing over this time, other than reintroducing the and ramping up the machine wipe down as you bring them in for service. But I will strongly suggest, everybody, please, can you make sure A, you check in, B, you have your masks on, and C, that you use the sanitizer station at the entry to the store. We would appreciate you doing that, so it helps us maintain our level of COVID safe planning. The next thing I wanted to talk about was one of our events that's coming up, and it's coming up very soon, which is on the 28th of January, and it's our bake sale. So all cooking flavoured things of niceness. Now, everything has a baking theme. This is an event. It's calorie free because we don't have, so obviously we're not going to be cooking and selling like you do at a school tuck shop or a school fete, but the bake sale will be baking related themes with fabric patterns and a lot more fun. Okay, so any of you have been and these are sessions, so they're paid sessions. Okay, so in these sessions, once you pre-book, you'll be able to come in and come up to our bake sale area, which is going to be all decked out, and you'll be able to have first opportunity to purchase certain items, kits, patterns, all those kinds of things and classes, and you'll get a very, very special item when you come in and book ahead. So you need to book for those. Everything we do here has got numbers that are limited. Okay, so any in-store event is limited. So we will be having 2 sessions for the bake sale. One of them, and you'll see these online, but the amazing thing is that we will also have a Zoom session. Now, with that Zoom session, it is one that you'll need to book in, okay, but we will be doing that live via Zoom with a private link so that you'll be able to see it and not everyone else will be able to see it. Okay, and if you don't feel like you want to come out and mingle with others and be in a retail environment, you're more than welcome to join our Zoom session for our bake sale. Okay, so if you need more information, please just give us a call. But there's going to be lots of interesting things. So if you're a sewer, if you're a quilter, if you're an embroiderer, or a combination of all of that, or you're just interested in fabric and patterns and all that kind of stuff, well, this is going to be a really fun event. So each session goes for about an hour and a half. It's a limited one, so it's very quite unique, and we're going to be offering you special items, kits, classes, all those kinds of things at the bake sale. So who can resist? I mean, it's one of those fun things. This is fun without the calories. All right, so if you are a little bit curious, it's $12 per session, and it's just going to be a fun morning or afternoon or a Zoom session. So just if you're not sure, just give us a call and we will fill you in on the details, and just make sure that you book in. Unfortunately, if you just come to the store, you will not be able to go in. We have to treat it like a class, so you'll need to pre-book. Okay, so that's all about the bake sale. The fabric sale. Yay, we're clearing some fabric, and as you would have seen, some of you would have seen in the social media this week that we've done a clearance of some of our lines, and we've got to move them all. Okay, so they're 50% off. They're going to stay 50% off until they're all cleared. That includes our end of bolt items, anything that we have on sale, and I'll put a few photos in here so that you can see. But it is these are great. Some of these are beautiful fabrics. There's some beautiful motor fabrics in there. There's some they've got the rest of the dino fabric. Some of the baby shark is half price, but there's a lot of Jenny Beyer palette in there, and you know how good quality that material is and that fabric is. So if you're looking for stuff to do linings, backings, all those kinds of stuff, then get some of these beautiful fabrics in here. If you like batiks, to fill out your color palette in batiks, then why not come and have a look at those. 50% off, I mean, that's crazy. I'm a bit crazy because I just said let's pull all these out and let's give them a new home, so we'd like to move them all. So come and have a look. If you're not quite sure, we can do a FaceTime and show you the fabrics if you don't want to come into the store, and we can arrange it over the phone for you. That's not a problem at all. So if you get in, or call us and we'll go through exactly what's there. So make sure you take advantage of that. There's pre-cuts in there as well that are 50% off, so it's well worth a chance to have a chat. And like we said, we're happy to do a Zoom or a Messenger call, just so that video call, so that you can see it. So don't miss out. Now, Club Day this month is January the 20th, and again, we're going to have to book in because we're going to have fun. Just kicking off the new year with a little bit of fun with Club, and we may even trial a Zoom session for that club meeting. So if you, I'll put some information up on the website next week for you to book in if you would like to do the Zoom. But otherwise, if you want to book in to come and see us at Club, just go to the Club Day link in the classes calendar, and from Monday you'll see a Zoom link. So if you'd like to join in via Zoom, we'll be able to do that for you as well. Now, some of the classes, like we said, have been names of interest, and others are in the calendar already. So there'll be, like we said, there'll be a new session of video for us talking about all the different samples and things. So if you're not quite sure, none of these classes, I mean, the bake sale is going to be the very first thing in our calendar of new classes in January. A lot of them don't start till February or a little bit later. So, if you can't get to that just yet and you'd like to sort of take a look at what's coming up, look out for next week's video, and you'll be able to see a little bit more about what is new and what's coming. And we've got a lot of the classes up on the class booking site already, so you can book yourself ahead as far as you'd like to go ahead with a lot of those regular classes. I know many of you like to book ahead, so now's the time. A lot of those classes are open on the booking site. Now, a lot of our suppliers are still closed for their Christmas break. So if you have wanted to order something and a lot of things have gone to back order, and there's been some of you over the Christmas break that have ordered some things online. Some of our suppliers don't open until the 21st of January. Most of them open next week. I won't say all of them, but there's quite a few that have taken an extra week. So it's a little, if we don't have it in store, we have to wait until they all reopen. So hopefully by mid to late January, everyone will be back at work and we can get things moving again. So I appreciate your patience on a lot of those, but once the suppliers reopen, hopefully we'll start getting shipping items and our orders being shipped again, and get your orders filled as quickly as possible. Now there's a few new items that have come in this week, and I'm just going to put the links into the email. One of them is a beautiful fat quarter pack called Cherry Blossom, and greens and pinks and reds, just really lovely. The other one I wanted to mention was, for all you Kimberbell fans out there, we are part of the Kimberbell Digital Dealer Exclusives for 2022. So you will see that the first one, if you are all Kimberbell watchers, they did the first release of the bunny with the chenille ears this week, and you can order that through us. So for those of you not quite sure what I'm talking about, Kimberbell designs generally have items, and we do a class called Happy Hoopers, and we have a series of Kimberbell designs that are dealer exclusives. You can't buy them online and you can't buy them anywhere else. So what Kimberbell did after COVID came in, and they wanted to revamp this a little bit. In 2022 they made a program where we could promote the dealer digital exclusives to our customer base through our social media, through the store, and you could pay either, we're setting this up, one individual design at a time, so there's one a month for 12 months. Or if you'd like to think, okay, I like Kimberbell and I don't mind all the designs, you can sign up for a yearly subscription, and with that you'll get 12 designs, one each month, plus you'll get a bonus design that'll come in about July. So if you're buying individual ones, that you'll have to purchase the bonus, but if you're buying the yearly one, we're going to give you that one for free. Okay, so in July I think that one is. So what it does is, if you don't these kind of designs are small, they're technique based, and if anyone's been to Happy Hoopers in the past, they're very similar style of design, a small project designed for that. Now those ones, what happens is you come and you pay a fee. Now if you do them individually, they are $15 a month. Okay, so you can pick and choose which one. You can say what's next month's due, what's January, what's February going to be, what's March going to be, and we will put up, our social media sends it out a month before, so you would have seen that next month, if you've been on Instagram and Facebook, that next month you've already started to see what the next design is. So January at the moment is the bunny with the chenille ears, which is really fun. And then next month will be the Trapunto zippered pouch, and that's done on, her sample is done on the velveteen, but you could do that on whatever you like. So we're giving you the heads up the month before about what the design is. So all you need to do is come in or ring us up and say, hey Jude, I'd like to have that Kimberbell design, I've seen it, just let us know which one it is. You pay us for the design, and then we send your email address to Kimberbell. Now if you have an account already at Kimberbell, just give us that email address that you're going to use. Otherwise, set yourself up with an account at kimberbell.com, and what will happen is, once you've paid us, because it's a dealer exclusive, it has to come through the dealer. So what we do is we then send your email address to Kimberbell, and they will automatically pop that design into your account at kimberbell.com using your email address. Okay, and then you'll get an email from them to say, hey, your design is ready. So that means you can just download your files and your instructions and all those kinds of things, and it happens pretty quickly. So I do those, I have to advise Kimberbell, so that buys your fee, enables you to have that license for that design. So instead of you bringing in a USB like we used to do with Happy Hoopers, this one is distributed by Kimberbell, so they know whose email address has got it, and they deliver it that way, so it's fairly quick. All right, so that's the difference. Previously, the dealer exclusives, we bought the entire license from Kimberbell to distribute via USB to our customers. This time, Kimberbell distribute the designs. Okay, so that way they can match up your email address. So that's how it works. It's just a little bit different, but you get the option of buying one design at a time, or whether you want to just say, look, I don't mind, I want to buy the whole yearly subscription. Now, if you bought all those designs one at a time, it would be $180. Okay, but we're going to do a yearly subscription if you'd like it at $145, and you get the bonus design for free. If you buy individual designs, if you pick and choose your individual designs, the bonus design will come up in December, okay, that you can purchase. So it's up to you. But if you take the yearly subscription, you'll get that bonus design for free, and you'll get a discount on these designs. And each month that it's released, so the 1st of January, for example, or the 1st of February, you would receive your design from Kimberbell into your Kimberbell account, and you would get an email from them saying, hey, your design is ready for you to download. You can't get the designs beforehand, and that's the only way they're going to be delivered. So if you sign up for this, you just make sure that you set up your Kimberbell account if you haven't done already. And if you have a Kimberbell account, just make sure that you give us the same email, that it'll match up. A lot of fun. It's going to be interesting, and it allows you to have the choice whether you want to do a yearly subscription or just one at a time. But they, like Kimberbell, they're all a lot of fun. So there's more information about those on our website, and as they become available, we've scheduled all the posts in our website as well, so you'll be able to see it. Okay, but just keep watching, because each month I'll have the current month's design and the next month's design in the email, so that way you'll keep track of what's going on. Other than that, that's pretty much all I've got. I know it's been a little bit of a long newsletter today, but yeah, we just wanted to say Happy New Year, and let's look forward to a fun and creative year. Just make sure that you get yourselves booked into your classes, and book yourself in a club and all the fun things. For more information about the bake sale, like I said, just go online. You can just ring us here in store, and the team will be able to help you with that. But please just make sure everyone just stay safe out there, and if we just ask, please, masks on, hand sanitizer in, keep checking in and keep booking in, and we'll look after you as much as we can while we're here. To everyone out there who's homebound at the moment for all these different reasons, please, if you need some help or you need some items sent to you, we're always happy to post items out to anyone. So if you need supplies, rotary cutter blades, all those kinds of all the stuff that you know that we have, we're happy to send it to you. No matter where you are in Australia, we're happy to send it to you. Okay. So from Judy and all the team here at River City Sewing, Happy New Year. We look forward to a creative year ahead, and we look forward to seeing some of your creations as well. Don't forget, we have a customer gallery. So all of our customers who would like to do a bit of show and tell Facebook style, don't forget, if you'd like to come into the Facebook gallery, all you've got to do is just put a request in if you're on Facebook, and we can pop you in. So thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you next week. And from Judy and all the team, thanks for watching. Bye for now.